Alright, hello everybody, and welcome on back to some Minecraft Musings. I didn't hardly do anything off camera, because I was thinking more about it, and was like, let's jump into some cybersecurity, some blue teaming. For those that don't know, I was recently certified as a white hat cybersecurity professional, meaning I did a boot camp for 6 months through CSU. I signed a white hat manifesto, basically saying that I mean, it's not exactly like a law enforcement or military by any means, like an oath or anything like that, but it is an oath to protect anyone and everyone I can from cybercrime. That's it. Like, prevent cybercrime, protect people from cybercrime, that sort of thing. So, and my approach, having grown up in a place that deals with corrections a lot and sees the ugliness of what corrections is, and having known that there was that psychological study done at whatever college that was that basically had cops and cops and guards, like, or no, guards and cons, inmates and correctional officers and offenders, basically. But they very quickly, and granted, they didn't have proper training, and DOC employees do have a lot of training on how to treat people with respect, de-escalate situations. They even take verbal judo classes, which my mom actually used to teach those. Like, sorry, ma, some information stuff. But anyways, um, and I have family too that did stuff like that and friends. But anyways, let's see. Oh, ah. But verbal judo is a very handy way, and I like to talk in a lot of it too. Not that I've studied it, mind you, but hmm. Sorry, let's finish this. So, anyways, just kind of explaining my little bit of background. I mean, I have started reading the verbal judo book. I understand it. I mean, and basically, like, living with someone who taught the class, like, I like to think that I kind of picked up a little bit on it. But basically, the concept is to make the problem separate than you and me. Like, if you're talking to somebody, then it's you and me against this problem. We're going to try to get to the bottom of it and figure out what the problem is. So, actually, we're going to try to do a switcheroo here. Indiana Jonesin. Indiana Jonesin. Jonesin, like fiending for a substance or nicotine or. Ah, stop. Jeez. Ah. Okay. Just got that slight controller drift. And I still swear, like, it almost feels like someone's messing with me. Like they're watching the gameplay and like, oh, let's drift it, and now. And like, or even they're watching like the Minecraft game live. Like, I don't know. That's why part of why I didn't like streaming, because I was like, what if that started happening? Like if someone was messing with you, like the game creators, because it is in this connected world, it would not surprise me if Elon Musk himself would like pop through and be like messing with someone's gameplay. I mean, he started streaming too for his subscribers, so it's kind of like that capitalistic gimmick, but I don't know. I do agree with a lot of what Elon does. I disagree with some other stuff that he does, and especially his political opinion, but you know, the stuff that he does, electric cars, solar power. I mean, the solar cells, the solar roof tiles. Um, I haven't heard much about the roof tiles lately, actually, so I wonder what's going on with that. But oh, let's do this from here, because I mean, we can go all the way up to there. Yeah, might even replace all of it, but let's at least get here because this is what I keep chopping up. I've been doing better, but if I'm being lazy and harvesting melons, like, because then as I'm chopping, I go like that. And yeah, so I should replace it all, actually. No half measures. Mike has got to be like my favorite character in Breaking Bad, and Better Call Saul. That's why I like Better Call Saul, because it's like a little backstory on Mike and Saul and who else? Gus, even. So, but anyways, back to the cybersecurity. So there's two main ways of preventing crime and cybercrime. There's the preventative way and the reactive way. And this has been going on, like, you know, there have been things like community outreaches and incentives to, keep kids off the streets, quote unquote, or, keep kids out of trouble, keep kids from making poor decisions, for whatever reason. And a lot of times, oof, that was risky, but it worked out. Um, because a lot of it is, you know, kids being kids, and there is such a fine line between when that starts becoming dangerous, where it's like actual crimes being committed. I mean, not that it isn't when they're younger, on a smaller scale, but you know, I don't know. It's so complicated, and it is like a giant game of whack-a-mole. Like you're not just gonna like stop crime altogether. However, you can prevent quite a bit of it. So I see a piece of flow node there. So yeah, preventative and reactive. Same could be considered for birth control. So, because there's two main ways of thinking about that. Like, although then again there isn't, because the whole abortion thing. But even that, like, and then problem solving, creative problem solving to make it more efficient, more scalable, and all that good stuff. That's just a computer science mindset. And that's why I'm very fortunate. I studied computer science classes, even though my technical degree was applied computing technology, which, I mean, I like it in hindsight now, but when I was getting it, it felt like a lesser degree. Like I wasn't a real computer scientist, and I couldn't even call myself a scientist because, I mean, I'm just an ACT degree, so. And that had the GPA or that did not have the GPA requirement. A CS major did. So there was that kind of like feeling of impropriety, but at the same time, I did a minor in business administration with a capstone in international business, which lo and behold is helping out with my current job. So, anyways, you. I do want the slime. And the coral. And even gunpowder. But you're gonna have to go. Yeah, trampled a bit. Okay. And the gunpowder is what I really want. Get the experience. Hmm. So I'm just trying to think of like how I could waste just a few things real quick. Yeah, 7. Oh, that's fine. Okay, and then gunpowder. And yeah, I just need to go drop off some stuff. But anyways, it's all connected. You alleviate the stress on corrections, you alleviate the stress on law enforcement, you alleviate this, you alleviate that. Actually, yeah, I think I do want to replace all this stuff, because or I don't know. Maybe the two-tone is cool. See, I'm very indecisive with all this. The drift. Just mess with me. Oh, wait, no. There we go. So we can repair the other places if we need. Alright. So, cybersecurity. And the only part that I can really teach without you signing a white hat manifesto, because it is important to still do red teaming and to understand how people attack. But at the same time, blue teaming, well, also. Hmm. Or actually, wait, no. Oh, I'm so indecisive with all this. It's basically to explain it, like I was gonna do. Yeah, maybe I should do this off camera, but like that. Yeah. Only fix it. Well, let's just do it. So, but anyways, it's all connected. And then, the better we treat people that are going through some things and getting their behavior corrected, the more it's going to reduce it in the future. Like, it's going to end the cycle, so it was. And not completely. It's not as clean as that, but it's less likely that someone's going to commit a crime if there aren't financial burdens, hardships, and all that. And granted, everybody's going to work. Like, feeling good about your work, getting paid, doing a thing like, although I say that, but people that don't work, that don't have to, that maybe have like excuse me, more of a chance of having things handed to them to where they don't have to work. I mean, I'm gonna make my kids work. That's just the thing. So, um, I'm basically making a border. Ah, that got all wicked. So, but anyways, blue teaming, and it's important to know how to defend yourself. So, you know, how? Sorry, just like overgeneralizing while trying to do this. Preventative versus reactionary. So reactionary would be like checking the logs, finding where the holes were, even if there's always a trail somehow. And that's also kind of like an effort to deter people from even wanting to do cybercrimes in the first place. Like you're gonna get caught. I mean, especially in this day and age, more people get training on it. Even just like computer science is including a lot more. Like I still had a class in my ACT degree. um, but yeah, 356 computer security, and that was the first time that I was told that I was put on a watch list. So it was just kind of funny because again, it's you're being trusted with how to manipulate systems and potentially cause a lot of damage. So, and even encryption could be illegal in the right place because my professor told us a story about how he had encryption in France, and he had some like agents come to his where he was staying at, and come talk to him about his encryption. So and he had to explain it away. And I don't think he was even related to the government at all. However, I say that we are a state school, and we do get funding for certain projects. I know like facial recognition was actually um, I don't know which iteration of it or like what contribution it was, but it definitely had a contribution from our university. So, and then we did a project, find the cat face in a picture, and so it could locate, something that was, similar enough to an image to be an image. So, and the applications of that are like artificial intelligence, how to identify things, how to recognize patterns and shapes and what that could potentially be, and then weighting the possibilities of it. So, like, given, it doesn't make sense that like um, trying to think of a good example because even as I say, basically any animal, it could exist in a certain place, but like the possibilities of it or the statistical possibility. See, and I did the statistics in high school. Fortunately, we had Buena Vista doesn't have much, but it does have Colorado Mountain College, and so that was really amazing. And it was annoying too, doing school at night. Although I ditched a lot of school during the day, so I made up for it. I still had like straight A's too. I mean, most of my classes were weights and games. So, but again, it's important like to understand the backstory a bit. Because I do consider myself to be at a very, I wouldn't say like really comfortable place, but I'm getting there. And through a lot of hard work and study and opportunity too. I mean, being a white male in America, I won the birth lottery, and that is the easiest. I mean, it's getting better. I mean, it's almost non-existent until it is. Racism, I mean, like, and inequalities, opportunities. In fact, if, affirmative action did some harm in some areas where it was like if people had the same exact skill. And honestly, I'm not really buying that. Like, I mean, never is it like exactly the same. Like, I feel like even to a point, there's a point, although within reason, you can't keep interviewing people until it's just exhausting and wasting resources. Like, there's got to be a fine line between, ease of a decision versus fairness of a decision, and trying to. Why am I not picking that up? There we go. So, and it's not ever going to completely go away. We need to continue to study history and be mindful of how it went so wrong. Because again, not orcs, not demons, not devils, like, people kidnapped people and forced people to work, like, and did mess up stuff like that. And that's just a fact. So, understanding history so we don't repeat it. And also so the robots are studying it, and if they want to mimic human behavior, then they also won't repeat it. Oh, watch, they'll be the civil ones. They'll be like, no, that's messed up. Why would we do that? And that's what some, that's that hippy dippy from the cannabis. Like, I'm just kidding. That's why I'm optimistic of the future, though. Ohio, they got recreational cannabis now. They don't have anywhere that sells it, but, I feel like that problem's going to be fixed pretty quick. And then China's going to legalize it, and then the Pope's going to say it's okay. And then Biden's going to be like, oh, okay, fine, we'll say it okay here. I mean, it's going to be peer pressure, and everybody's just going to chill out, just like Bob Marley songs and whatnot. And yeah, and then we're going to fix all the problems. So, first off, alcohol won't be as much a thing. It'll still be a thing, but like, I mean, I really like this part of a Family Guy where it said the invention of whiskey. And like, and it had these Irish scientists also. We don't have room in our inventory to be harvesting, but I like it. This is already looking pretty cool. So, but anyways, in fact, oh, what if we even did series of alternating? Yeah, okay. I like that. Anyways, we're not even getting close to building a railway, but I was thinking about trying to devise a contraption that using sticky pistons would push a piece of redstone up and power a rail, but you had to have all these conditions met. Like, we got to get China to legalize cannabis. We got to get Russia to legalize cannabis. We got to, and then they'll follow with LGBTQ because then they'll, not that cannabis makes you homosexual, which is one of the scare tactics that they used to do in propaganda, but it makes you less judgmental and less critical of somebody who might have different life choices than yourself. You stop caring so much about what other people are doing. You get your nose out of their business. So, and that's pretty American right there. In fact, yeah, and that's like, uh, although I still will say I was very confused to meet a homosexual Republican guy. Like, I was just like, what? No. And in fact, I said an inappropriate joke that was slightly offensive to Republicans. It was offensive to Tucker Carlson. Um, I can't say it here because I'll have to do like an 18 plus if I want to tell that joke on that video. And I'm not going to remember to do it here, so just being honest. But anyways, it's American. And I think the Pope has even come out and said something to the tune of, we shouldn't judge people too harshly. We can't, I mean, it's still not right in the eyes of God, but there's got to be an understanding of what's too far as people that stray from the path. I don't know how it's phrased, but I feel like I've heard through the grapevine and through family and friends that some of which do go to Catholic Church, like, not just church, Catholic Church. That's the most serious of, I think like Roman Catholic. I don't know. There's even like different flavors of Catholicism. But this one's a pretty big Catholic one. And like, not compared to my old Methodist church, which I think my name's still hanging up in there. Because I don't think they ever really get, so I'm a member of the church, but I haven't been in like 20 years. So, maybe I should go back and just say hi. I mean, I'm really not that religious. Like, I really prefer to think that we're figuring things out. We're going to be fixing things. It's good for people to experience that a little bit. Maybe read a little of the Bible or the Quran. They're pretty similar. And then, yeah. Oh, that's going to draw some debate. Like, no, they're not. Like, well, actually, yeah. Try reading them a little bit. I mean, I only read them a little bit and talked to some people who were Muslim and people who were Christian, myself. And we had some really good conversations, like my old roommates and I. All right, let's see. What else can we be? Oh, yeah, the iron. So let's deposit some of that stuff. Could make the stairwell continue to go up, but for that we would need wooden stairs. I mean, I have the black stairs, but I don't know how far. I don't know. I feel like it would be tacky to have alternating types of stairs. Could feed that wood. Slime and glowberries and yeah, sticky pistons though. And then just put like a block of redstone and it would power. In fact, is this a sticky piston? It is. And let's see, how do you make pistons? Cobblestone, iron, redstone, wood. Let's get some wood. Oops. cobblestone. I wonder if it works with... Let's see. So we got that wood. Huh. No. I even have the red... Whoa, I have redstone. Okay, so cobblestone. Sure, I have some somewhere, yep. I don't even know what came, but yeah. No, see, that's all drift, just like running around. Alright. So, okay. Now, let's get some slime. Make them all sticky. And then we need some gold. Let's see. Get rid of this sugar cane. Let's say we need some. Well, we need some redstone torches too. Might as well get some extra torches. Um, wait, or is it just sticks in redstone? It might be sticks. And gold. Let's see. Let's get some. Okay. All right. And redstone. Oh, I guess we don't need redstone torches if we're doing this. Like, anyways, just in fact, how far are we? We're already like 21 minutes into this. But no, so cybersecurity, blue teaming. So the preventative stuff, it can either be, or no, it's either preventative or reactionary. Reactionary, you still have to go through the protocols and, you know, let's see. And a sticky piston. Well, either way, we'll just build like a concept. Oh. Actually, I don't like that. Let's do, let's build it like here. There we go. And then sticky piston. No. Basically, as long as you enable multi-factor and you pay attention to the logs, you have some kind of log parsers going, you're watching your network, and then you can download something like Security Onion, which will study... Oh, wait. Sorry, I was thinking about this backwards. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. I gotta do this. That's it. And then that. Okay, and... Wait, that's not gonna work. Or will it? Doesn't look like it. So, I got an idea though. Okay. This is getting ridiculous. I think if it's adjacent, it's fine. Okay. Wait, where are we? Yes. Need like a button or a lever or... Alright. There we go. One button. Alright. Excited, let's see what this does. It doesn't work. Huh. And I think if we had like a redstone torch or a few, it breaks. Oh, whoops, where did I put? Yeah, see, it breaks the torch. Dang it. Yeah, it either breaks the torch or breaks the rail. Alright, so this wasn't as easy as I thought. There might be a solution I'm not thinking of. Probably is, but... Does it have to be... Oh, okay. Oh, but then it stays. So you can set it one time. It's not as cool. In fact, we'll leave that there to kind of just show. Because when I come back to this. Either way, we're going to be running a bunch of rails. Let's go ahead and... In fact, let's do so. How much regular rail do we have? Quite a bit. Alright, now, the trick is to go underwater. I found out you could do this. It's pretty cool. Let's see. Okay, like that. In fact, I think it was even, okay, maybe it did have to be like that. Alright, so let's go ahead and, I think it has to be power rail. In fact, let's... There we go. And then same with this. With this one. Oh, I need a minecart. We'll go ahead and keep doing this a bit. Oops. Okay. Actually, yeah, that's basically it. You watch your network traffic, you watch your computer traffic, what files are doing, what programs are doing. You have a good antivirus. Windows comes with the Windows Defender, which is really good, but then also you can have other stuff. Try not to do free antivirus. I mean, I know that like sometimes that can actually induce viruses and malware to your computer, and they're like unlock it or leave it open for someone else to break in. So you need to trust the source of any of stuff like that. All right, let's make some blocks of lapis. We have a lot of that. Put some of this stuff away. All right, we don't need like coal, gunpowder, wood, asthma. We'll keep the wood. Glowberries, we're not gonna use those. Anyways, that doesn't matter. Okay. But I mean, sorry. The point of all this preventative stuff is if you just make the world a better place, and yeah, it sounds hippy-dippy, but if you fix the world, you fix the cybercrime. You fix the cybercrime, you also fix the regular crime. I mean, social inequalities, quality of life, if it's provided for all, you know, there's no hassle, take away as much stress and friction to a good life as possible. And then bada bing, you make everybody's job easier. Law enforcement, corrections, normal people, it's a slam dunk. So, and that's why the obsession of it too. Like, all of these videos, because it just makes so much sense too. Like, communication. I mean, communication technologies and just how far we've come. It's exciting. Alright. So, we need a minecart. Okay, and you shall see this in action. I mean, it's just gonna go off into the into the briny depths. Whee! Whee! Yeah, and I've had that happen too, where the minecarts just go off into the water. So, you see, you can't put powered rails, or maybe you can. Oh, because redstone. No way. Alright, never mind. Alright, so you can't put redstone torches, I believe, underwater. Yes, you cannot put a redstone torch underwater. However, you can put that under... Alright, that's cool. I'm leaving that. Oh, that just unlocks so many possibilities. I mean, this is still fun. Like, you get dunked underwater a couple of times. It's like, you know, I don't see a lot of people doing that, like going underwater in their... But blocks of redstone means, as long as we can hold our breath, we could conceivably go... Oh, that's so cool. I could stay underwater. Alright, ta-ta for now. I'm going to play around with this a bit. I might record another video. I don't know. I might just do this off camera because I'm not going to be talking a lot. But, you know, check out my other videos for actual cybersecurity education, or just type in cybersecurity, blue teaming. I mean, and red teaming too. But just know that if you get caught doing any red teaming stuff on stuff that you don't own, you're going to get in trouble. I mean, it's a federal crime in a lot of places. But it's also just frowned upon. Don't mess with stuff that's not yours, because you could seriously disrupt something, and even like shut down power grids or whatever. Like, it could be connected to something big. Ugh. Anyways, ta-ta for now. I'm gonna build some ridiculous underwater railroad stuff. So, see you in the next one.